The M4A4 is a lot like the P2000 of the rifle class. It sucks, but the people who do use it will tell you they use it and use it just to spite you. But the M4A4 arguably does get better treatment in terms of skins. So let's take a look at some in-game footage of all of them and put them in a tier list. Alright, we're gonna kick it off with the Desolate Space M4. Now I want to do this gun first specifically because it is possibly one of the worst skins in the game. It looks like a shirt you get at the mall at one of those kiosks that you get printed on for like $5. And even though it's been out for like 10 years, it looks like it was AI generated 2 days ago. And that is not a compliment, it's an insult. So popular, used by children, blind people, just a terrible skin, F tier. M4 Battlestar. Now if you saw my previous tier list, the AK and the AUG both have a stupid little space variety gun. One's called like the Orbit and the other one's the Phobos. This is the M4, definitely the same artist made this shit, you could tell. And while those two skins suck, this one also sucks, don't get me wrong, but it's dark, so like not many people are gonna see the connection. They might just think you're holding a plain M4, which is good in this case. Other than that, it's just got some buttons and fucking dots all over it. It's really not a great skin. D tier. Bullet range. This skin and all the skins in that case are super underrated. You can tell it's made by Valve because it's got that little monster face in the back that like looks a little bit uncanny. Valve loves putting that shit on their guns. A tier for sure. M4 Buzzkill, just a cheap version of the AK fuel injector, and it costs $5,000 right now because the Chinese motherfuckers bought them all up. So not really any real reason to buy this shit. If you have one, sell it. Buy something better. D tier. The M4 Choppa. Now the Choppa is your run-of-the-mill camo skin. However, he's separating himself from the rest of them. It's not a Safari mesh. It's got a clear, distinct style. It's got a really cool thing going across it. It's a nice, semi-realistic skin that you can get in Statue if you'd like that shit. Super cheap option, not mad at it at all. B tier. M4 Coalition. This is another case of if you have one from a long time ago, sell it, just buy something better. There's two cool things in the gun. It's like two little metallic blue things on like the iron sight. That's literally all it's got going for it. The logo in the middle is just a sticker. Like if you just buy a sticker and put it on any gun you want. Truly hideous. D tier. M4 Converter. It's a poor man's howl. You can put some type of stickers on it. I don't know which ones they are, but it makes like a howl looking type of gun, which is cool, but you're a bitch, right? If you want a howl, buy a howl. If not, rock something else. Stop trying to be someone you're not. However, it's pretty plain skin, like nothing really to write home about. Pretty mid, right? If it wasn't for the howl skin, it'd be 3 cents. D tier. Cybersecurity. So the cybersecurity has like nice colors. Like it's vibrant, but it's not in your face vibrant. However, there's these like Chinese lettering on the side of the gun that makes it look like an advertisement for like printer ink, which is not really what I want in the skin. However, we can look past that. You can put a sticker all over this fucking Chinese writing. So we'll give it a B tier. M4 Dark Blossom. Now this is an expensive skin. It's from the St. Mark collection, so it trades up to the Wild Lotus eventually, which kind of sucks because it's definitely one of my favorite M4s in the game. There's a nice, elegant, floral design on it. It's not too bright, it's not too flashy. However, it's so simple that the price just kind of makes it unjustifiable to buy, unless you're trading up, of course. So for purely aesthetics, we'll go, so if it was like $2, it would be an A tier skin, but since it's like $150, B tier. Daybreak. One of the most underrated skins in the game. Now half of that reason is because it's like $800 now, and it ain't worth that price tag. Let's get that out of the fucking way. However, if you do have one, that's a fucking flex and a half. Simple, clouds and the sun. It's like the OG M4 Solitude. And I'm pretty sure it trades up to like the hydroponic, so like respect if you rock. A tier for sure. Desert Strike. This is just a beige M4 Cyrex. I'm pretty sure this one replaced the HAL in the case, so like it's never gonna live up to the HAL. However, I think it's sleek, it's clean. It was one of the cheapest M4s and Reds in general in the game for a long time. So because it was a gun for the people, you know, not in your face, we're gonna give that bad boy an A tier. M4 Desert Storm. So I fucking love this skin because it's not a fucking Safari mesh. This is straight up what the US used in the Gulf War, and they just slapped it on a gun, right? This is how you do camos, Valve. Keep doing that shit. If you want to know what it feels like to bomb the fuck out of Kuwait, rock this skin. Definite B tier. M4 Dragon King. Now, I'm usually not a fan of these super bright, overly bright in your face kind of guns. However, the pinks and purples they use are kind of toned down a little bit. So it actually looks really good in game. The dragon on it looks fucking diesel as fuck too. This was the skin for a long time. When the Desolate Space came out, it kind of ruined the Dragon King's like type of whole vibe it had going on. Which is a shame because this one actually looks like it was created by a person with a hand and a paintbrush. A tier. Next up, the Emperor. Now in terms of vibe, this is definitely made by the same person who made the AK Empress. And while I'm not a fan of that skin, I am a fan of this one. The color blue I think goes much better with gold than red. And the actual dude on it looks steep as hell. Kind of reminds me of like an evil witch fortune teller that you'd see in like Manhattan. A tier for sure. Edgelord. Yeah, I mean a perfect name. Right, this is like that AWP that's like engraved, the exoskeleton. Like there's some dweeb out there who thinks he looks so fucking cool with this gun in his hands. You don't. You look fucking stupid. It's not offensive, it's the people that are using it that's offensive. And for that reason, we're putting it in F. Evil Daimyo. Not bad. I think it's one of the best budget M4s in the game. However, it's a pretty bright red, so if you're going for that type of vibe, it works really well. But otherwise, I think there are other budget M4s that are better than that. However, it's nothing to be mad about. It's just kind of plain. We'll go C tier. It's like the AK Slate. Eye of fucking horse, dude. A tier, let's get that out of the way. These as hell, made out of solid fucking gold, and it's accented with all these nice, pretty colors: blue, red, white, black. Probably the best one we've seen so far. Faded zebra. See, another safari mesh type of skin that does it right. They really got that shit right with the M4. Right, like it's not pretty, but it's not a safari mesh, you know what I mean? Also, it comes in stat track, so if you want like a plain stat track gun, this is definitely the route for you. And it's super OG, you don't see any motherfuckers rocking this. And because it's so old, you can get a lot of cool, like old stickers on it, which makes it kind of a catch. So we're gonna go B tier, M4 full throttle. Brand new. I had this in my other video of the most underrated skins. It may be just because it's new, however, this skin fucks hard. The colorway looks great, and the actual idea of it is even fucking better. You look at the actual mag and shit, it's like the gun itself is a monster truck in the Counter-Strike universe. So it's got all these like fake advertisers on it, like one says global, like, oh my god, so fucking genius. That moves above the Eye of Horse. That's the best M4 in the game right now. M4 Global Offensive. Now see, this shit pisses me the fuck off. Every skin in the fucking game has dumbass safari mesh bullshit ass patterns, the CSGO logo on a fucking gun. You do that instead of olive polycam, right? We have Operation Desert Storm as a camo. We have a zebra gun, and now we have the CSGO logo. Do that for every other gun. Stop making safari mesh. B tier, Hellfire. Another gun pumped by the Chinese. This one's hideous. Looks like it was drew by a kid, it was just colored in by an adult. And promotes the devil. That's not what we do here. That's not what I promote. So you will be getting an F. Hellfire. Fuck you. Hellish. Again, promoting the devil, so we're not getting really above C tier here. However, this one's nice. It's got like glitter on it, so I guess that's a little bit better. And it's like Valve drawing, so like they look a little bit goofy, which is fun. So we'll go C. M4 How. Iconic. Don't get me wrong, but the skin sucked before it got banned, and it still kind of sucks, right? It was made by a shitty artist who had a copyright to make his art look good. This is a case of it's popular because it's expensive and rare. C tier. In living color. This gun looks glitched, because it feels like I was playing the game Fragpunk, closed out of the game, opened CS, and this asset remained on my screen. A genuinely shitty skin. F. Jungle Tiger. Again, doing the camos right. Brown, dark green, looks good though. It's not an eyesore, but it is brown and dark green, so we're gonna go D here, but really not bad. M4 Magnesium. There's another Slate elite build type bullshit gun. However, again, I'm not mad at it. It's got a nice little flame design on the side of the gun. Kind of reminds me of a bullet going fast. But other than that, not really much to write home about here, folks. It's just a skin. C tier. M4 Modern Hunter. Again, another bullshit camo. This one looks so good. It was the most popular skin in the fucking game for like 3 years. And the most expensive. Right, a lot of weird bullshit patterns. I don't know really what's going on the skin, but it's got like, you can see some fall foliage on it. I rock that skin on a shirt in life. A tier. Naval Shred Camo. It's like my point gets better as time goes on. We have the capability to make good camo looking skins, Valve. So why the fuck do you refuse to do so for any gun that's not this one? Again, it is just a blue camo, so it's getting a C tier. However, it's not an automatic F, which should be saying something. Neo Noir. F. Doesn't look like Neo Noir. I don't know why this gun exists on any gun. It's like on 7 guns. If the artist is watching this, you did a terrible job at creating an homage to the Neo Noir movement. I'd recommend reading a book on it. M4 Polymag. So you have the X-ray guns that are like completely naked. The Polymag has like some nice seductive lingerie. Gets you a little bit enticed, but it's covered up everywhere else. Again, not much though. It's like copper colored, like not really much going on here. But I'm not mad at it. B tier. M4 Poly Suit. Probably the best entry in that graphic design collection, which is an abomination to mankind. So it's not saying much, but it is actually a genuinely good looking skin. It's got like a weird diamond on it, or like a crystal or something. It says the word Poly Soup in like cool font. Definitely a unique skin, not much like it. I feel like it works well with like a lot of the purple loadouts. So B tier. Radiation Hazard. Aesthetically, there's nothing wrong here. However, some Lithuanian dickhead scammed me with the fake new minimal wear swap scheme that used to go on back in like 2015. And I lost my first knife, and I was 12. I cried for like 4 fucking hours. So it's getting an F. Poseidon. I do love the full throttle. However, this is now the #1 skin on our list. OG. The art style is sick as fuck. Rare collection, so not a lot of people have it. It's got fucking Poseidon wielding a trident on it. What more could you want in a skin? Tell me this shit wouldn't bang on an AK or an AUG. you know it would. It's a shame that it's on a shitty gun. When I have this in my loadout, I'll buy the M4A4 just A tier. Red DD pad. I mean, what can I say at this point? Right? Every other gun gets 4 DD pad. This one gets fucking red DD pad, and every camera looks great. So I'm not gonna repeat myself. This is a nice B tier skin, looks good with a red loadout, and it's not a shitty, dumb looking camo. Foul. Think about it. Apply this shit to other skins. Royal Paladin, super underrated skin. It's got the royal vibe to it. If you like the lore, if you like the prints, the gun gear, I think it fits that whole vibe well. It's not flashy, it's quiet money. It's like a plaid shirt. M4 Sheet Lightning. This one's fucking cool, and you've never seen this one in game for sure. It's got like a little caution sign on it. It's just the word flash, and it's like flashbang colored. Definitely probably one of the best budget options in the game. I'm not saying it's like one of those like camo skins, because it definitely has a vibe going on. However, definitely slept on, should be used more. A tier. Spider Lily. This one has a spider on it. It's like the edgelord. It's like very fucking stupid. You know when you're like playing a game and you hear some kid talking to voice chat, and as soon as you hear his voice, you're like, oh my god, this kid's never been outside. Spider Lily. It's not offensive, it's just the people that are using it again, so we're gonna give it an F tier. M4 Steelwork. One similar to the Sheet Lightning I was just talking about. It's very covert in its steez, right? You may not notice it, but you're like, wow, that's the coolest looking skin. What is that? I've never seen that before. The mag looks like that wood that was in Minecraft, that like bright red wood, right? Definitely fits your vibe if you're going for like a chill, sort of like low-key type of inventory. B tier. M4 Temu Cow. Again, this is another dumb anime skin. It's like the poor man's, the Og, the poor man's Og, the Aki Abra. However, there is some text on the side of the gun that says like, smoke mid, exclamation point, which I think really hammers home the vibe of like a Japanese person trying to speak English, even though they don't speak English. I mean, D tier. If you like anime, I guess C or B. M4 Tooth Fairy. I feel like this one could have been way cooler. They could have put like a cartoon Tooth Fairy, something like cute or just aesthetically pleasing. This is like the biblical account of a fairy. It looks like a fucking demon. And I don't see any teeth on the gun either. Just a creepy fucking skin. I'm not really sure who they were shooting for here with the demographic. And the colors are kind of muted, so I mean if you have that colorway going, sure. But this is like a C tier. M4 Tornado. Now the Tornado's an OG skin. I can't really put it with the rest of them that are like new camos that look really good. The Tornado looks fantastic in CS2. It's like a nice matte beige and the light blue. They're not very bright in your face, so it's sort of like a canvas you can put all your stickers on. And in fact, new, no scratches, it looks absolutely beautiful. Definitely worth using in CS2. Maybe not CSGO, but CS2 for sure. A tier. Urban DD Pat. We already went over this with the red DD Pat. If you're a dad or a veteran, you're gonna love this gun. C tier though. M4 Turbine. Not much to say about this skin other than that it's a cheap version of the Buzzkill, which is a cheap version of the fuel injector. So not bad. A great budget option. It's cheap too. So for that, we're gonna put it in A. X-Ray. So the M4 X-Ray differs a lot from the P250 and the AK. The P250 and the AK try to look like you took a snapshot with an X-ray machine. The M4 was clearly doodled in. It's got like doodle bullets inside and doodle parts. And that adds a lot to the charm. And considering it's like an OG skin, it's been around forever, right? It always used to be the skin people traded up for with Dragon Lore. I feel like it's got some super secret steez points. And for that, you're getting an A tier X-Ray. Next up, the M4 Griffin. This was in the same case as the M4 Howl. And I feel like the Griffin should have been the red, the Howl should have been the purple. Basically a bare M4, and then it's got a cool fucking eagle on it in the middle of it. I really like how they like left the entire rest of the skin blank and just had the bird in the middle of it. You get a stat track, for example, it almost looks like a vanilla gun with just a sticker on it. Those skins need to be sought out after more by Valve in the workshop. Those look really good, right? Enough bright fucking bullshit color. Definitely an A tier skin. Last but not least, the M4 Zerka. Plain like the faded zebra, but just has a nice big yellow star in the middle. Right, such an OG skin as well, like the faded zebra, so you get a lot of cool like Katowice 14 crafts on them. And if you got the skin, I mean, motherfuckers respect you in the lobby, bro. You got a 10-year veteran coin for sure. I mean, aesthetics-wise, I mean, it's fine. It's a fucking gun. It's a green gun with a star on it, but it's not offensive. B tier. That's gonna do it here, folks. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you agree or disagree with anything. I don't really care, but maybe the other people in the comments will, and you can have a nice conversation with them because these are correct. But other than that, see y'all later.